Welcome to my final project, See the Idea for a Photography Community. My community consists of photographers, professional photographers, news organizations, and amateurs alike. My key influencers are Wilson Comer, James Estrin of New York Times Lens Blog, Andy Adams of Flack Photo Network, the Behance Network, Renee Phillips, Light Stalking Blog, Scoop It, a curation site, and the Lens Crash sites. The exchange of ideas over digital technology, licensing issues, and best business practices, shifting paradigms in publishing, and a showcase for published works, including new works by emerging photographers, are the dialogue and post shares that would typically take place. The hashtags that I used or conversations I followed containing these hashtag or topics include photography, landscape, arts, journalism, Instagram, Android, Nokia, Lumia 1020, Photoshop, design, licensing, selfie, snapshot, portrait, and documentary. The goals of my campaign were to inform my followers and build a community interaction on my Facebook page, to achieve commenting on my blog, and to produce Twitter retweets, mention, or capture new followers from the Twitter platform. I also strove to participate in the online communities that I subscribe to because any social media shouldn't be just one-sided. There should be some reciprocity going on. The biggest measurable result I wanted to see is user engagement. The Facebook likes indicate traffic to the page, but commenting or sharing posts effectively tells me I've reached my audience through their sharing or commenting actions. The tactics I employed were directly from the content calendar that was created during the last assignment. For week 1, I covered technology utilizing a listicle, 5 best mobile apps for Android photography. That was a blog article that I wrote. For week 2, I aimed at hosting a photo contest, but I needed to deviate from that goal in the interest of time. So I did write a blog article called What is Place in Landscape Photography that utilized content creation and a photo submission opportunity within the post. The week 3 topic, I chose a best photo moment to create a storytelling prompt on Facebook, and all of these posts were shared across all of the Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn platforms. The stats for the first week's post, 5 best mobile apps, are as follows. For Facebook, that post was done July 30th, and it reached 91 people, and it was liked by 3, and for the blue line 15, it was posted among 15 clicks. So that means I'm not really sure what that means, other than 15 people actually clicked on it and went beyond just the photo that was represented on the Facebook page. I believe that's what that means. I wanted to also illustrate in the actual WordPress insights, there were 6 clicks on the blog. So I think people came to the blog and quickly looked at it. I captured 6 of the 15 who actually read the blog and then went on to click on 3 links within that post. 3 of those apps, Snapseed, IM, and Instagram. I also wanted to compare a blog post to just a straightforward photo post two subsequent photo posts that I did, just to compare the activity. So for a photo called Sunny Friday, that was seen by 100 and I think that's 8 people. It reached, and it was liked by 1, and 21 people clicked on it. So that means they look at the picture and they actually click on it to enlarge the picture other than just to see it within the post. Again, on the 10th, I posted a picture from Florence Griswold Museum. That yielded 109 reach. It reached 109 people, and 22 people clicked on the picture to enlarge it to get a closer look, and that yielded 7 likes. The next post, what is place in landscape photography? The actual post in Facebook is seen here. It reached 115 people, and unfortunately nobody read the blog, but I wanted to show how it was favored on Twitter. I did tweet out to Wilson Coomer twice on that, hoping to get a favor from him, that he favored my tweet, and I didn't hear back from him. But what I did receive on Twitter was a retweet, and I gained a new follower from this post. So the lesson here, I think, was you're not necessarily going to get shown love from the actual person that you're trying to gain attention from. The WordPress stats for the what is place in landscape photography show that there were 6 views to that blog post. So not as many people look at the blog article per se as look at that picture that's posted with the post on Facebook. I also did post this on LinkedIn and nobody responded to it. I posted it in 3 separate groups and nobody responded to it. For the third and final example was a prompt, the best photo moment, and it was phrased as a photography find of the day. And this was just something that I found to be wonderful. And I got 108 people to look at it, and I got 1 like for the page. It was an article and a find of this photographer who I didn't know about, Arthur Tress. Very strange. Some of his work is very strange, some of it is documentary. And I phrased it within the post, asking people to tell me what they like or what they may have found, hoping to get a little bit more conversation going. And I even posted it twice because I initially posted it here as something that I found through another link, and then after testing the links they didn't work, so then I went ahead and posted the exact link after realizing that, and I still didn't get any results, but nevertheless I was happy to find this photographer's work. For the Twitter community, for my community ID, Margaret Wage, I used the hashtag photography, and it shows here, there's a lot of hashtag results for that word. Obviously, these aren't all mine, but I did gain 21 followers from this new identity that was created specifically for this class. So I felt good about that. The Facebook page using the Hootsuite analytics for Margaret Wage photography shows some fair amounts of activity. And what I found interesting was this number here isn't as accurate as the Facebook analytics, which show exactly 427 likes, as opposed to the analytics from Hootsuite at 422. So, but the Hootsuite do show 18 new likes, and this is all within the last, 2 weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks So I guess the class got me some new likes. I'm very happy about that. And it does show a fair amount of engagement, some upward activity going on, and I really find that these analytics are very interesting to know about and help me to strategize. Now, for this screen grab, I wanted to illustrate what kinds of posts give the best results, and for for status updates, not too much. For photos, I've got a beautiful result here. I get the most results from just simply posting photos, and with a lot of like generated from that. Links, if people take the time to listen to what I have to say, it shows somewhat favorable. I'm getting some posts, and I'm getting some likes there. And video, I didn't really post too much video, but it's equal here, 1-to-1, with, you know, it's the least favored of all the different types of posts, but I hope to be doing more video because I enjoy that. For Pinterest, I got surprisingly some good activity for the last 2 weeks. I got 17 new followers, 17 repins, and 7 likes just within the last 2 weeks from posting photos. So I was very happy with Pinterest, and I feel that that's a good site that I need to explore more. The Topsy Analytics for my community ID, margaretwage.com, does show some ups and downs. With you know, the more I do with that ID, the more posts that I make, I believe that these numbers are going to reflect that. So obviously you need to be active in tweeting every single day to make those reactions happen. My analysis, what didn't work, I found that prompting conversation on Facebook, I got little to no response. Blog posts get very little click-through, even when posted with a big photo. People will like the photo but not read the blog. What did work were images with good captions drew a lot of activity in the form of likes on Facebook. Photography continues to work well for this platform. An average photo I post gets 100 likes on Facebook. If I don't post regularly, I can get up to 350 likes. I believe timing has something to do with this. You can't saturate your followers. You need to pace it out. With Twitter and mentions, as I said earlier, Wilson Coomer was tweeted twice, and I shared that post on LinkedIn, and I got no response. However, I did retweet a post from Renee Phillips and got a thank you and a Twitter mention. And she's also follows my regular Twitter ID. So I feel that this was, even though it was only one re-mention, it is actual double that because she knows who I am. The thing that surprised me most were the amount of Pinterest followers within the past 2 weeks. That platform is very loving. For Facebook, infrequent posts yield better interactivity. The conclusion, overall I feel the campaign was successful, bringing 27 new followers on Facebook and 21 followers on Twitter since this semester began. One thing I didn't try was a photography promotion. This essentially is showcasing my skills for hire. My focus, though, was to generate links to the Facebook page and gain traction with the new Twitter identity. The challenge now will be to synthesize my voice and continue these tactics. The photography community overall is responsive, and I believe the more I do social media, the more my place in it will be established. I really enjoyed this class and I learned so much, and I just want to thank everybody for visiting my page, and I hope you'll continue to stop by, and I'll stop by your page. There were some great sites, and thanks so much for listening and participating.